Hi, Christy here. I've got my records open, my Akashic records, a way of viewing your life from your soul's perspective. I've got them open and I'm exploring the question of hypocrisy. A friend of mine wrote a Substack blog post this week about being a hypocrite. And the more I sort of let this integrate and digest, the more I think about the fact that really we are all hypocrites, right? Because we're inconsistent. We are here, we are there. We sometimes are more virtuous than others, if you will. Sometimes we're kinder than other times. And it seems like there's always an opportunity for us to fall into something that we hadn't intended. Plus, the whole thing of like hating in others what we hate in ourselves. Of course, we're like, I don't like that. And then we do that. It's so fascinating. And I can remember people at IBM when I used to work there, they were like, they hated management. Management's the worst. And then they become a manager and they become just as overbearing as the rest of the managers. I mean, it's really interesting how we are as humans. So whenever we get into that place of like, oh no, like I'm all good, I'm done with that, I don't have any problems, it's usually an indicator that there's something unconscious that we haven't quite worked through yet. So I want to make give ourselves a lot of permission to be these inconsistent, ever striving, ever evolving works in progress. Like, of course we're hypocrites because, well, one thing, I think it's good when we can recognize we're hypocrites. That shows self-awareness. And then the idea that we're working towards more consistency, that this is an aspiration, we may never get there, but it's okay to keep noticing and returning and coming back around again. And I'd be a hypocrite to say otherwise. Can you see that I'm self-amused this morning? So what else can I explore around this? What other questions can I ask in the records about this? Well, it is humorous to point out that other people are hypocrites. So I like that my friend's take was to look at her own hypocrisy, and I'll put her link in the comments below. It's a very good blog post, very thought-provoking. But yeah, how do we stay out of judgment? Judging ourselves, judging others. From the ancient healing out of Jyutsu, that's in what we call fifth depth, which has to do with judging and comparison and perfectionism and all that. And so much of that falls in the black and white thinking, which creates so many problems for us these days, including politically, where, they're completely bad, we're completely good, whoever the we is, whoever we are. And that creates like this artificial split where there's like no overlap, there's no gray area, there's no middle ground. So the more we can let go of, I've got it perfectly right and they don't, or even, the converse of like, oh, I'm terrible, I'm a worm, like I get nothing right. That's also, an extreme pole, which benefits no one. Anyway, I'd love to hear in the comments below whether you catch yourself being a hypocrite every now and then. I know I do. But at least if we can bring some awareness and some amusement to it, I think we're on the right track. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, please go be brilliant.